welcome to Goa 365 Story Beyond the Story. Now, whatever the announcement that everybody was waiting for has come, and the elections are going to start, and they're going to end, and then the counting is going to happen, and then the new government is going to be formed. All those things are already official now. Code of conduct has already started all over India. Now, to discuss this as well as discuss the various factors in out about the elections, about the Lok Sabha chances, and various other factors, how and why of the winners, losers. This is the start of the series of discussions, debates which we will be having till the counting on 4th of June. So I would like to introduce our panel as we go forward, starting with Viraj Bab Nayak, psephologist. Viraj Bab, welcome to our show. Savio Bab Kutino from the Congress. Savio Bab, welcome to our show. Professor Ramrao Bab from AAP. Rama Bab, welcome to our show. And Siddharth Bab Kukolikar of the BJP.
Namaskar.
Former MLA and now in the IT cell of the BJP. Yeah. Viraj, I would like to start with you because give us a general brief and some analysis if possible, and then we move on.
So, Lok Sabha elections have been announced. It is going to be in 7 phases, starting from April 19th and going up to June 1st. Counting of votes will be on 4th of June. Goa is scheduled to vote on the 7th of May. Going to the 2019 elections, BJP had got 303 seats. Congress was second with 52 seats. The other notable parties were DMK with 24 seats, Trinamool Congress with 23, YSRCP with 22. These were the parties which had got about 20 seats. So, as far as Goa is concerned, North Goa, BJP has already announced its candidate. Congress has not announced its North Goa candidate, and South Goa, both the candidates either from the BJP or the Congress, that is the India Alliance, has not been announced. We are eagerly waiting for the announcements to happen. And
Viraj Bab, we might get the announcements hopefully by Wednesday or Thursday. But anyway, to move on that, Savio Bab, you guys are in opposition. The Congress, you are part of the India Alliance. So it would make sense that you all should have announced your candidates later.
No,
could be what possible strategic reasons why?
Unlike the previous election, this election there is an alliance,
okay,
and there are other parties as well. So now you somehow have to take the view of the other parties who are in alliance and come to a conclusion for a consensus candidate. So that could possibly be the reason for the delay. But by probably tomorrow, the candidate, the 21st they have said, by 21st the name should be out. But what is more interesting is that BJP, who claims that they have got 60,000 margin for the victory in South Goa, their candidate is not
who will get 60,000.
Yeah, exactly. They are in advance proclaiming that they will win by 60,000 margin. So why do they have to delay in declaring their candidate? In fact, they are more worried, more concerned why Congress has not declared their candidate. They should be, means their candidate should be already ready with such a huge margin. But they are trying to pinpoint to the Congress for not declaring the candidate. But our candidate will definitely be a consensus who will be acceptable by all the other ally partners. That's the thing.
Okay. Thanks, Savio. Professor, AAP was part of the India Alliance.
Is
Part of the India Alliance, yes, officially. And in Goa also, you all have 2 MLAs in South Goa, in Salset. So, what is it? What do you feel? One who had already announced I would be the candidate.
yeah, so I think that was a strategic announcement which was done earlier and which actually resulted in some sort of brainstorming within the alliance, not only at the local level but also at the national level, and that resulted actually in cementing the relationship between AAP and Congress at the national level. And we are happy that alliance has taken place, and in Punjab and Delhi also it is functioning fine. Here we are eagerly waiting for Congress to announce our candidate, since South Goa seat belong to Congress, and we are very much confident that again it will be retained for India bloc. And even in North Goa, if you see the performance of existing candidate Shripad Bhau was lackluster. व्हडली कांयच अशी तांणी कामां करूनात. इवन पीपल फ्रॉम BJP आर सरप्रायज्ड. तांकांय श्रीपाद भाऊची कॅन्डिडेचर नाका आशिल्ली आनी तरी तांकां परत श्रीपाद भाऊक तांणी दिला. आनी आय थिंक इफ वी सेट अप अ व्हेरी गुड कॅन्डिडेट इन दीस सिच्युएशन, इवन नॉर्थ गोवा सीट could be ours.
Thanks, Professor. Siddharth Bab, what do you feel? You heard now.
Yeah, I heard Savio Bab saying, first of all, let me thank Savio Bab for endorsing 60,000 margin.
No, we are not endorsing.
I mean, he himself has said it, so I really thank you from bottom of my heart. CM has set a target. CM has set a target, and see, our cadre, our people are clear who is the person. They have to worry about it. Our announcement, we are cool. We have started the work. We know who it is. So it is their worry. They have to declare. Now, he said it's a strategic move to, I think it was a strategic setting.
What?
Up announcing candidate
Venzi.
and then making a setting. But poor fellow Venzi, he has lost his respect. I really pity him. He was a good legislator, but he has been made use of. His reputation is down in the dust. So, it shouldn't have happened. But of course, yes, I know, everything is not, Ramrao Bab said that everything is functioning very well. But if you see the utterances of their own CM in Punjab, threatening their Congress leaders in Punjab, that, you go to Sonia and Rahul and speak to them, don't come to us, we will tackle you. See, this is the functioning smoothly. So I think we do not worry. And as far as his contentions about Shripad Bhau, we don't want him. We wanted him. That's why party has given him. He has performed. That's why party has given him. An independent organization has certified his work. He has come 10th in almost 750 parliamentarians. He has bought lot of central projects. We all are aware of it. Somebody just saying that he has not done work doesn't make any difference, because people are clear about it. People wanted him, so he is the candidate. See, today's BJP checks about all the background, the performance of the candidate, the popularity of the candidate, what work he has done, and then only the tickets are announced. It is not just, I feel he should be there, so he is there. It is all, a lot of evaluation goes on in it. So we are confident about winning both elections. We are confident about Ab Ki Baar 400 par. We are confident about Ab Ki Baar Modi Sarkar. So yes, we are walking on the path of victory with the people's support.
So one thing I would like to counter Siddharth, when he says that their candidate is ready, so the tone.
You know what, South Goa?
Yeah, for South Goa, the tone that he has used means it's a male. So if that candidate is ready, then why do you simply unnecessarily prop up names of female? That female candidate would be given a seat. So
it's our internal matter whom we field the candidate. See, you field the female candidate. It's a challenge to you.
Today their position in South. And today, somehow they want to.
Today, their leader who is traveling from north to south or east, I don't know which direction is traveling. He talks about denigrating ladies. I challenge you all. You give a lady candidate and see.
No,
it's a challenge to you.
No.
You make a lady candidate.
Why should Congress?
At least we open the box.
We
have opened the box. We are open about it. We are looking at it. We are evaluating all options. I challenge Congress to field a woman candidate.
No, it's not necessary.
You all are talking about equal rights and this and that. You field.
What we are trying to
at
say
least
is
utter a word that you will field. You are trying to field.
Just using female.
No, we are not using them. So that is why we are clear about where we are heading. Who is the candidate?
We'll go into this a little later and let it go on for this. Virat Bab, tell you one thing now. What Siddharth Bab is saying about both seats and 400. I mean, that's the
nation's mood.
Yeah, it's the full nation. That statement, vision statement, so as to say. What do you feel? Chances are there. Chances are not there. As per surveys, we have not done anything in North, but in South at least we've gone to a few. What do you feel about the thing?
Coming to Goa, South Goa is still pretty close, is what I feel from the ground feedback that we are getting. I would say it's a slight advantage to the BJP. It is much more important for the Congress than the BJP to declare the candidate early and choose the right choose the right candidate. I mean, BJP more or less will get the same number of votes irrespective of who contests. There might be a slight
Plus
variation.
Extra
Yeah, but Congress, it can make a much bigger difference. So if they feel someone who is a little weak and someone who is a little strong, the difference in votes that actually they get might be a lot. So that could like make a difference. As far as North is concerned, North looks very comfortable for the BJP. As far as India as a country is concerned, if you look at all the opinion polls, I mean, we can always say that opinion polls are wrong, and they have been wrong in the past. But if you, I mean, there's no other way of finding out. So opinion poll is a nice, decent ballpark, or let's say a good indication. So none of the opinion polls have given less than 350 seats to the NDA, which is much more than the majority margin.
What I'm saying is one thing, Viraj, I'd like just to add one thing. Now, this is the seat where, see, whether we really like it or not, the opposition as a bloc has not started campaigning. Whether we like it or, I'm sure Savio and Professor will like to rebut me on this, but as a bloc they have not started campaigning. Now, possibly, we don't see that much, but possibly individual governments, especially in the southern states and certain parts of things, have started. But even then, they are busy with the the seat sharing and all. Now, there's a difference between the opposition as well as the BJP. Now, the BJP, all this politics, seat sharing, candidate thing, all that goes on, but simultaneously their work keeps on going on, which is not something you see in the opposition. That machinery is not there. So what I'm saying is that is there a possibility that the seats would go up or down once the opposition bloc actually hits the straps? You feel or no? Or will it consolidate?
I feel, see, you have to understand BJP is in a much stronger position because they
I'm
already
not
have
disputing
MLAs.
That. I'm talking about figures.
So it was much more important for the opposition to get into the campaign mode early, declare candidates.
Granted, if they have to win, what I'm talking about, if they are trying to, see, I don't know, sorry, but I'm not really being biased in that matter, just a little bit realistic. Maximum I feel the opposition can do is pull the numbers down.
Yes. Correct.
Right? This is what I'm asking.
No, that can happen. I mean, there's proper logic in the alliance being formed. So they are looking at the Congress vote plus the vote share of, let's say, Aam Aadmi Party or DMK in the south and SP in Uttar Pradesh and so on. So if that consolidates, definitely they can convert it into much more seats. We see this regional parties putting in a lot of effort, especially in the south. So DMK is pretty active. Then if you look at Andhra Pradesh and those areas, Kerala, they are doing their work. Even in West Bengal, they are pretty proactive with the candidate announcement and campaigning. So definitely that vote share, if it adds, the seats of the ruling party can go down. It is not like it's not possible. It is very much possible. And
likely or unlikely?
I would say it can increase by a few seats, but not to a large extent, is what is currently.
Basically, it's very tough from today what we see that the opposition can beat.
From today's point of view, it looks tough.
Very
definitely.
Tough,
very
tough.
tough. No, very tough.
Thanks, Savio. Okay, Savio, please.
When somehow you are trying, the perception is that BJP is stronger. But today's day,
perception.
Yeah, okay. Today's day, whatever is being projected as such. But today's day, after the expose of this electoral bonds, BJP has been eroded like anything drastically, and that is 100% going to have a dent on their prospects as far as the elections are concerned. They are going to face this from the public, and in that respect, the number of seats that BJP is expecting. 370 on themselves and 400 plus whatever they say, they are not going to be close to that figure at all. That is at least the mood that can be seen all over the country.
Savio, I'd like to ask you one question. The general population of India You think they understand the meaning of electoral bonds? I'm just asking what you feel. Do
Hey,
they-
I'll just intervene here with everybody's permission. So I'll tell you, there are 97 crore voters. Viraj will understand the statistics.
Yeah.
Out of which 32 crore voters are below 30 age group.
Correct.
Almost 50 crore voters are below 45 age group.
Yes.
See, I also belong to this age group. So this age group is aspirational.
Yes.
We are aspiring to see a better India, better life for ourselves, better life for our country.
Correct.
So we, the BJP, the Narendra Modi, the BJP government, the center is talking about Vikasit Bharat, developed India by 2047. We are talking about the third largest economy. And the leader who's traversing from left, right, and God knows where he is going, in which direction, he talks about caste. He talks about GST for Ambani separately, GST for me separately, and GST for him separately. Now, he doesn't understand basics. I get it. I mean, he is too new for it, even after so many years in this politics. But he talks about defeating Hindu gods. Yesterday, he talked about defeating Shakti. Shakti is Hindu and Hindu is. They are missing the bus. Let's be frank about it. As you said, electoral bonds. Electoral bond, BJP is not the only
2000
beneficiaries.
so much is there, yes.
With the lowest number of people, elected people, the Congress has got the highest electoral bond money.
That I don't know, is it?
Yeah, yes. If you see the percentage wise, the
percentage
AAP and the Congress
What
has got the highest.
What is the
These are the
percentage?
calculations
They-
of Amit Shah.
They are talking about Congress.
That should matter. That is
National party is not the number of seats.
Their Pappu, their leader, talks about OBC lower side of officers in the decision making. Now these officers are not born yesterday. These officers are employed when Congress government, his own forefathers were in power. He forgets that. He thinks that everybody is a fool like himself. We are not. This generation is going to make a decisive victory. This generation is going to give up 40-50 crore voters which are aspirational, are definitely with BJP. They want to see a better country, better life for themselves.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. But my point is only this now. One of the points that Savio made is that the electoral bonds. Okay, fine, whatever. Elections need money. Right, wrong. Let's not get into that because anyway, elections need
Yes,
money.
of course,
And in
yes.
the 75 lakhs which the ECI that
Limit is there.
that is just a figure. I feel that's like
No, let's-
No, my point is wait. Let me ask Siddharth this. Let me get the politicians on this. Electoral bonds is 98 like 100. How many of them know the meaning of electoral bonds?
No, that's what they have missed the bus.
No. See, it's not
Okay,
a question
anyway,
of
sorry.
understanding what is.
Yeah,
happening.
because
See,
they have to vote for you, no?
Exactly. See what happens. People,
His point is
people
not
by
more
and
valid,
large,
aspirational.
people
I don't know. I'm just
see,
asking.
The electorate, at least they understand how this sort of extortion is taking place of through these bonds.
You feel so?
One side.
Yes,
No, it's very much clear, no? Initially a raid or something, and immediately thereafter.
Congress strategy is very, very clear. See, by now,
Secondly, in Goa, forget electoral bond all over this. Now in Goa, Chief Minister is boasting about Vikasit Goa.
Okay.
When Honorable Prime Minister came to Goa, 120 crores they are shown as spent for that for his visit and the India Energy Week. And when we went through the record, Prime Minister's helipad, the helipad that was to be constructed, they are showing that 52 lakhs has been spent on the helipad. Where is the helipad? Now we are wondering whether it was a portable helipad that Prime Minister took along with him as he was leaving.
Okay, I'll give it.
I think
Is this the Viksit we are talking about? Is it a development we are talking about?
I consider Savio as an intelligent person. Yes, really, he
Yeah.
knows the grasp of the politics. See, here we are facing a Lok Sabha elections. Lok Sabha elections are not about moving across the country with no people by your side. Nobody is waving even at that kafila which goes. See, we have to fight elections on the real-time basis. What we need today is a leadership which can take India forward towards a developed country. We have lot of resources. We have the youngest population in the world. We are the richest minerally. We are our technology, our intelligence is far superior to the other this one compared to their capacities. So I think it is the leadership which is matters, and people are behind it. And today electoral bonds were, yes, it was a way to make official donations. Instead of taking money in cash and running a parallel cash economy, this electoral bond was much better. Of course, the learned courts have found it otherwise. So it is their say. But generally per se, do you mean to say that Savyabab denies that there were no donations during Congress time? No, I mean, let him deny that. I will counter it. And AAP is even further. Now that even Kavita has confessed to be an approver with 100 crores.
Kavita has become an approver?
That 100 crore trail is established.
That is established in that.
No, court has denied. Court, which is today, courts are all out for bails.
No, PMLA normally.
Yeah, in that it is expected.
Sisodia is there for almost now 1.5 years.
But there is no trace, there is no proof of that.
Look, the courts are fools. So for AAP, the courts are fools. They should make a statement.
We are not saying
the learned judges sitting there are fools.
But the way these legislations have been framed for last many years.
These were legislations framed much earlier.
Made. Recently, there are so many amendments are made where PMLA has been made in such a way that
you cannot get bail.
Bail is not possible. So that is a different story.
India Alliance, the sole motive today is defeat Narendra Modi and BJP.
So that has to be done.
No. You have to present yourself what you are going to do after defeating him.
What I am saying
is it going to be fight like a Congress in Punjab?
Siddharth Bab, see. Now he is talking about Vikasit Bharat 2047. Last 10 years, BJP was in power. What Vikas they have done? It is not visible anywhere. And now they are saying about 2047 only to fool people so that you give us power, we will make you develop. Lot of development indices have come down. This is the issue with the issue of electoral bonds. Now demonetization happened and they said black money will vanish. Now again Home Minister of India is saying black money is there in the economy and that's why electoral bonds were there. So where is this logic? So how black money remained in the economy when you had demonetization?
I think you are
so that is another thing.
The electoral bonds are nothing with black money.
In fact, I heard this statement.
Official donation.
Yes,
establish a trail.
That's what he's saying.
What India Alliance is doing is nothing. I mean, they don't have any agenda. Their sole agenda to come together is defeat one person.
At present,
survival.
Currently,
survival is the second thing. But their sole agenda is defeat one person.
Currently,
now the electorate is not going to accept this contention. Defeat. Okay, fine, defeated. Then what? Do you have an agenda?
I think this country is strong enough to have so many leaders, much better than Narendra Modi to lead. So it is not only Narendra Modi is the ultimate thing, and voters are also wise. They are also ultimately thinking now, since the narratives have started, this electoral bond issue has come right during the campaigning time. Then there are other issues like say Ladakh issue is going on. What was the assurance given by BJP to this Ladakh Union Territory? Now you see somebody like Sonam Wangchuk. He is on a indefinite fast over there. Nobody is looking at him. Manipur is burning for so long. They are saying this Prime Minister is the only Prime Minister to have multiple visits in Northeast. How many visits he has done in Manipur in recent past? Manipur to Mumbai, Nyaya Yatra, whatever he has made fun of it. Whether there were people or not.
Rahul Gandhi did not dare to go to Arunachal.
But the end of that, if you see in Mumbai, you said opposition is not united, but I think majority of the India bloc leaders were there at Mumbai and they have made a pledge, and I think it is working. Seat sharing is going on, and slowly when these things are coming up.
Ram Rao Wagh is making a statement like that Shole's auntie. That Amitabh Bachchan goes to that auntie proposing, with a proposal for his friend. He says, शराबी है तो पर अच्छा है तो थोड़ा सा जुआरी है. He says majority India Alliance partner. Why do I have to say majority? You should make a statement. All of them were there.
And what fate she is has done.
I need to take a
they are going to the electorate. The auntie in Sholay is the electorate, and they are going to the auntie and saying, थोड़ा सा बुद्धू है पर थोड़ा सा अच्छा है पर अच्छा है.
I need to take a small break. I'm sorry. I need to take a small break. I'll come back and then we will start. Yeah, this it's getting interesting. And Keep watching. We'll be back after the break.